Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Boku no Hero Academia, or you could call it My Hero Academia on episode 6. Now, this episode right here, they actually did a nice job adapting chapters 7 to 8 right here, man. Now, that's what I'm really talking about. Bones, you are really doing a very nice, well done job, okay? Don't mess this up or screw it up this time, all right? Because right now, each chapter is being adapted properly, and my freaking nerves right now is just really beyond the roof right now. So if anything else, let's continue. Okay, at the beginning of the episode, we have it picks up in last week's episode where Deku or Izuku is managing to control his quirk to a point of his fingertips, you know? And therefore, after seeing the quirk of Kakchan or Bakugo was really shocked and he wanted to hit Izuku. But apparently he gets stopped by Aizawa and he says, knock it off, man. My eyes are gonna dry out and so forth, you know? And therefore, Bakugo is remembering or reminiscing back in the past with Bakugo, you know? And he goes like, you know, your quirk is really cool. Once I get mine, I hope to see which one's better, you know? But Bakugo, on the other hand, tells him in the backstory, like, no matter what quirk you get, it won't measure up to mine. Even Bakugo considers Izuku or Deku like nothing more than a freaking pebble in the path, you know? And when it came to the other results, you know, Izuku did give it all he's got, but he was unable to go all out due to the fact of the pain on his fingertips, you know, which really sucks. And not to mention, he shows him Aizawa shows the results, and therefore says and therefore Izuku was in last place apparently, which really sucks. But he says, "Oh yeah, the exposure thing was a lie." Dude, I'm pretty sure that was just hilarious right there. He goes like, it was just the logical rules just to pull out your best performances. They go like, what? Even Momo's voice. Oh my gosh, dude. Her voice is just like, ah! So hot and sexy. Please forgive me on that. Anyways, we have to it that Momo did tell the others, if you used your brains, you would have figured out it's a lie. And therefore, Midoriya is told to go to the nurse's office to patch up, you know, and we get to see the results of who achieved what, and that's Momo, who took first place, Todoroki, who took second, Bakugo, who took third, Iriya Tenya, who took fourth, Tokuyami taking fifth, you know, yada 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 yada. Anyways, it was a pretty ugly results here and there. Anyways, Ochako took 10th place. As for the usual, you know, we have to it that All Might talks to Aizawa and goes like, what's with you, man? You trying to make up a lie right now? That's pretty crazy. Illogical rules. You know, April Fool's last week was pretty crazy. Not to mention, you expelled an entire new class of first graders last year, dude. You know that, right? You kicked kids out without any hesitations for them at 0 chances. Well, total 180. You felt it too, right? You saw Midoriya's raw potential. You too. Aizawa warned All Might his chances are above the 0 mark. That's all. And I just go and Aizawa goes I can kick anyone whose chances below that mark anytime. It's not a cruel thing to end a dream halfway, you know? So pretty much Aizawa kick people out who has zero potential, which really is sucky, you know? I mean, that's how life goes and works in this universal world. Anyways, we had to it that Izuku is pooped out or something, apparently, after getting healed up. As for Irida, he ends up talking to him for a bit, and therefore they end up having some kind of comedic talk. And we see Ochako-chan joining them, you know, which is pretty cool. And we have to it that she calls Izuku Deku, you know, and she says Bakugo says you're Deku or something, you know. And we have to it that she thinks that Deku she likes the name Deku because it means like never give up or I can do it vibe, you know? And Izuku calls himself, I'm Deku, Deku. And I'm thinking in my mind, what the hell is wrong with you? But, you know, it seems to be pretty cool. I mean, he's starting to look pretty nice, but All Might, on the other hand, tells Izuku, like, this is no time to relax right now. Your real test starts tomorrow. And therefore, everyone else is just a regular school day anytime. But when it came to, like, All Might coming in for their class, they end up getting ready for a battle routine, you know, which is pretty exciting. And we have to it that our young heroes goes into the hero costumes, which is pretty nice. I gotta say, they look really, really sick, you know. That was I think almost like the first half of the episode was like chapter 7 right there, and now the rest of it was chapter 8, which shows that Izuku talks about costume, but the costume was made by his mother already, which is pretty cool. And we have to it that our heroes get ready for their combat course, and I gotta say, Momo looks really good right there. Okay, call me crazy or stupid or perverted, but you know, we men are pretty crazy. Anyways, we have to it that, like, the guy with the big old lumps on his head or something, which I will not say his name because, like, but he is called Grape Boy from a friend of mine, you know, and he says, like, heroes are the best, you know. Not to mention, Ochako says that her tight clothing was something that she could have been detailed with. But I go like, you know, Ochako, you look pretty good and hot in a certain way, okay? Anyways, we have to it that our boys are getting ready for, like, the combat course, and we have to it that questions come about from All Might, like, how do we determine who wins or loses? Is it okay if we beat them up further? Is there a threat explosion? So how's the group's gonna be split up? And the other guy says, hey, doesn't this cape look really good? I'm thinking in my mind, shut up, man. Not those guys who asked the question, but the guy with the cape kind of thing. He could go to hell. No offense. We have to it that combat course here and there, and they end up splitting into teams by grabbing the lots of mystery. We have to it that that Deku is teamed up with Ochako, and as for the others, Irida with Bakugo and so forth, and we see all these other characters. Of course, I'm not gonna mention any names until the names are revealed in the later future in the episodes, you know? And we have to it that Ochako is pretty excited to go with Deku or Izuku, you know? And the people who will be facing against each other is Team A and Team D, which is Bakugo's team against Izuku's team, which is pretty nice. The rules are pretty simple. Those who beat down the villain or hero or capture the rocket, you know, wins, you know? And Bakugo was pretty much waiting for this for a long time because he's really ticked off at Izuku, seeing that he managed to, like, have a quirk, you know, but he doesn't know anything about what's going on, you know? Exactly. And we have to it that after a couple words exchanging with each other, you know, it was pretty nice. And therefore, everyone's watching the monitor, and of course, Bakugo, on the other hand, appears out of nowhere and wants to take the first strike. He tells Deku, stop dodging me, dang it. And Deku was about to get blown away by Bakugo since he's trying to make a move with his right hand, but Izuku knew about that move and threw him over, like grabbing his arm and throwing him over his shoulder, which is pretty nice. Which is like a certain like basic move that you guys can find like in certain martial arts movies, possibly. Even Ochako complimented him, goes like, "Wow, you look like just an expert of a martial artist, you know." And therefore, Izuku tells Bakugo like, "Let me tell you something. You think I took a lot of notes when analyzing a lot of people. So the person you knew, you blew up and like to pick on, he's not that same person anymore. So I'm going to be Deku, whose vibe is never giving up." And therefore, like, when we have to it that Ochako remembers that name, that quote that he tells, like, that that she told to Izuku and Deku, you know? And therefore, like, Ilida's like, where the hell is Bakugo, man? Seriously. Even Bakugo goes like, at the end of the episode, now I'm really gonna kick your... Hey, man. I'm thinking in my mind, well, you best be prepared. So, I gotta say, pretty nice episode. Not too bad, you know? I know this series is not meant for everybody and so forth, and I could have an understanding of that. Not everything's meant to have a certain taste for everybody. Even though, like, many people could say whatever they want to me, but hey, I think the series is pretty cool in a certain sense, alright? Even though it has its certain flaws here and there, and has some certain annoyances, but couldn't really find much, otherwise I'm just stupid enough to, like, I'm not looking at it. But anyways, pretty nice episode. Adapted chapters 7 through 8 nicely and well done, okay? Looking forward to next episode, which, oh man, can't wait for it. So until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. So I hope you enjoyed the episode as much as I did, especially as a manga reader. Until then, I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out, bye bye, go beyond, and plus ultra!